Hey y'all. Well, it's been a hot minute since y'all have seen me do really any videos for y'all, but today I wanted to do another video doing the DTF powder sublimation hack. I am using the Lucian DTF powder kit that I've used before. I actually wanted to use the artisan DTF film that I've used before, but I didn't have any of those sheets left because those are bigger. I'm going to have to use the kit because this is all that I had left. These are essentially 8.5 by 11 sheets. That's really too small for what I wanted to use. I wanted a wider sheet because I'm going to do a t-shirt, but this is what I have, and they're essentially 8.5 by 11. They're really not. They're a little bit less than 8.5, and they're a little bit longer than 11, but this is what we have to work with, and that's what we're going to do. What I ended up doing is I took that 8.5 by 11-ish sheet. It's longer than that. I taped it to a regular sheet of copy paper. This one is actually an 8.5 by 14 because I'm going to run it through the bypass tray of my Sawgrass printer. It's the only way my Sawgrass printer will run it through. It won't recognize it if I don't have it on a sheet of copy paper. That's the only reason I have it on this sheet of copy paper. And so I'm going to run it through the bypass tray. When I get it out, the ink is going to be wet. And remember, I'm doing this so I can put this image on a cotton shirt. I'm not putting it on polyester, but I must use sublimation ink. I'm going to run it through the bypass tray, and then I'll meet you back here in just a second. Okay, so here is how it looked after it came through the bypass tray. It looked like it did a good job coming through. It's not perfect. It's a little bit, I didn't have it spaced exactly right on here, but for the purposes of this tutorial, it's fine. The ink is wet. That's what you want, so you have to work relatively quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and get the powder and go ahead and get it on the image. Y'all can see that this is a book cover. It's a future book that Lucian Bane is writing in the Bayou Bishops series. And then I put on there that I'm entering my Viking era because it is going to be a Viking aspect to the Bayou Bishops saga. If you have not checked out the Bayou Bishops MC series, you gotta do it. If you like spicy books, and I mean spicy books, you have got to read this series. Lucian Bane is a master of world building. These stories take place in the Louisiana Bayou, and the characters are wonderful. The storyline is amazing, and the books we are on, oh my God, 13, and the next book is going to come out in probably middle of January. They just continue on, and yes, there is a sect of Vikings. You got to think about it like the Amish. These are people that just live set apart. They hold on to their traditions, and they have entered the scene, and it's just really heating up. Each book focuses on different characters that are all in the same world. You get to know all of the characters. It is spicy, and it is fun, and I love it. So once you get your DTF powder on your image, then you are going to need to cure it. And I have found that the best way to cure your image is on a griddle, just an old-fashioned griddle, like when your grandma used to make you pancakes on Saturday morning. That's what I'm using. I'm going to move the camera where you can see what I'm doing. I put a piece of parchment on this griddle. I've got it heated up to about 300, And you can see, I'm just curing it. This is literally, you are curing the powder. And you can see the color will change. There's a link in my bio. If you'll click the link, you can get to the Bayou Bishops. You have to start with book 1. And in Kindle Unlimited, these books are digital. You can buy the paperbacks and hardbacks there on Kindle as well. Lucian Bane is the author. And these are spicy. If you don't like spicy, if you're offended by spicy, these are not young adult books. They're not YA. They are for grown-ups. So just beware of that. You can also get the Sublimation DTF powder hack and film kits in the link in my bio. Got just a little bit of powder here on the side. We're going to try to get that melted, and then we're going to go over to the heat press and get this on a t-shirt. Okay, and as you can see, the texture and everything of the image has changed. It's got kind of an orange peel texture now, and I've set my heat press to 305. We're going to go ahead and press the image. Come down here for 30 seconds. 305. Let me get this lined up here. We're pretty even. It's always the hardest part to me, getting it on straight. And then we are going to cold peel this. The kit says you can warm or cold peel, but I'm going to cold peel this after we press it for 30 seconds on medium pressure at 305 degrees. Okay, it's cooled down. We're going to peel the film off. And just like with all sublimation, your image is going to turn out better on the lightest colored shirt. This is a white cotton shirt, 100% cotton. So, you know, the lighter the better. A dark shirt's just going to absorb the color because there is no white ink. So, and I mean, this peels, look at this, like butter. And it feels wonderful. It's very soft, very pliable. I mean, it's great. See how great this looks? I'm going to give it one last press on the heat press for about 10 seconds just to set everything. But you can see how great this looks. These hold up wash after wash. It is absolutely amazing. It is a great way to get an image on a cotton shirt. It's really the best way to get an image on a cotton shirt. I highly recommend doing this. It's wonderful. I highly recommend the Bayou Bishops MC series by Lucian Bane. Y'all have to check it out. Now, Cajun is not the book that he's writing right now. This is a future book. We don't have a title for the book that he's writing right now that's going to come out in January. It's the book that follows Bullets. Bullets is the name of a character. That's the last book that came out in December. It's the follow-up to that, but y'all got to check them out. They're absolutely fantastic. Just go to the link in my profile. You will find sublimation supplies in my Amazon store. You will find the link to my Kindle, the Kindle Unlimited, where you can get all of Lucian's books. There's links everywhere. Johnson Plastics Plus, where you can get sublimation blanks. My t-shirts, I don't have a t-shirt store. I don't sell t-shirts. And so, you know, I really don't have links to where you can get t-shirts. Google it. There's lots of places where you can get t-shirts in bulk. But yeah, try this. If you want to get an image on cotton, this is the best way to do it. Thanks, y'all. If you've got questions, I will answer them. Leave your questions for me. Sometimes I'll do a video follow-up to answer those questions, or I will at least type a reply to you. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, and I hope you have a wonderful new year. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time.